and welcome back to Crime in Sports.
Yay!
Oh, yay indeed, Jimmy. Yay indeed. My name is James Pietragallo. I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Jimmie Whisman.
Thank you, folks, so much for joining us today on another absolutely crazy edition of Crime in Sports.
Yeah.
We are excited, creeping toward episode 500, by the way. So we're excited. This is episode 495. So stay tuned. 500 will be a big one. And we're going to have the Scummies coming up soon. The prestigious awards.
Yeah.
It's award season, everybody, and we're going to have our tuxes on and present the Scummies to the worst people that we can find.
Love a reason to wear shiny shoes.
Oh, you got to do it. You got to do it. So definitely head over to shutupandgivememurder.com. Get all your tickets for all the live small town murder shows that are set for 2026 and the one Your Stupid Opinion show. Get in there.
Yeah.
That's on March 21st in Phoenix. So come hang out with us there. Shutupandgivememurder.com. Get yourself Patreon. That's the favor to do yourself here. Patreon.com/crime in sports, just like the name of this show. That's where you get everything. Anybody $5 a month or above, you're going to get a huge back catalog of bonus episodes, hundreds of episodes that you've never heard before.
Right.
Then you get new ones every other week. One crime in sports, one small town murder, and you just get it all.
You get them all, yeah.
You get it all. And this week, what you're going to get for crime in sports, we're going to just have some fun and do some weird old articles and a lot of ads. So we're going to have some old-timey fun on crime in sports this week. The sales, Jimmy, the sales. And then for small town murder, because this is a heavy one here, so we'll go light for crime in sports. It's Dean Coral Part 2.
Oh, my.
All the bodies are out of the ground.
Worst?
Yeah, we have 27 corpses at this point, and we're going to find out a little more backstory and get some connection to John Wayne Gacy and all sorts of stuff in there. So it's pretty crazy stuff. Patreon.com/crime in sports, and you get all the shows we put out. Crime in sports, small town murder, Your Stupid Opinions, all ad-free with your Patreon as well. And on top of that, you also get a shout-out at the end of the show. Yeah. That's all we could give you.
Find a better deal, I dare you.
Unless we can come to your house and drop off a plate of homemade cookies. That's all we have at this point. So do that. Yeah. What do you need? Mow your lawn? Clean the shit out of your yard? What do you want from us? So that said, let's get into this, everybody. Let's do it. We are going to talk about an MMA fighter this week.
Yeah.
Daniel Lamont Mason Straus. Mason Straus is a hyphen. He just goes by Danny Straus, though.
Mason is a last name.
Yeah. Daniel Lamont Mason Straus. Hyphen. So he just goes by Danny Straus. We will talk about him here. Born July 27th, 1984. Right. He's from Cincinnati, Ohio. Not a big guy. Fights as a featherweight, 145 pounds.
Sure.
So, pretty 5'8", 145, pretty small guy. But decent fighter, I suppose. We'll find out about it here. Family life, we know he had a hard time. I don't know how this works, but there's an article in the first line is Daniel Straus knows what it is to struggle.
He knows.
He knows. Apparently, he says he grew up on his own he had no father, and he said his mother wasn't around much either.
Yeah, she's got to put food on. She's working,
so,
man.
I don't even know if it's that or if she just wasn't around for days at a time. I'm not sure. So whatever the case is, I don't know if a grandparent helped out or what, but he did not have much structure, it sounds like here. He grew up in Fields, Ertel, Ohio. E-R-T-E-L, Fields, Ertel. I don't know who named that town, but whoa, you got to fix that shit, guys. That sounds bad.
Sounds gross.
That doesn't even sound like a place. It sounds like a company that puts out petroleum waste afterwards. You know what I mean? Some
class
sort of
action lawsuit company.
Some sort of chemical separation, outfit.
Vaginal mesh company.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Do they have Fields Ertel? We make vaginal mesh. What was it on 30 Rock? Take that, prolapse, or whatever the fuck Jenna's line was. Jenna Maroney on 30 Rock was doing ads for vaginal mesh.
Is that what it's
And at
for?
the end, it was like, take that, prolapse. Yeah, it's to keep your pussy inside you, so it doesn't explode out of your crotch. You don't want to need a shovel to take your pussy home. That's bad.
Take that, prolapse.
I can't remember what it was. It's something prolapse. But it was like, take that, prolapse. Or...
That's a terrific.
So funny. So Danny here, Danny says, by the time I was a junior in high school, I was living on my own, living with other people. I was in and out of school doing whatever I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So he's set up for success, everybody, right away. This is
living with friends, couch surfing.
You don't know if he's going to end up a crime and sports athlete or, a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. It could go either way for Danny at this point.
Sure.
He was very successful in high school as a high school wrestler at Sycamore High School. As a freshman in the 112-pound weight class.
Little guy.
He was an alternate for the state tournament. Mm-hmm. And in his sophomore season, he went 2-2 in the state tournament. So he went to the state tournament there.
50-50.
Not bad. In his junior season, he finished third in the state in Division I, which is 135 pounds. And in his senior year, he was ruled academically ineligible. Got to go to school, usually, and missed the second half of the season, including the state tournament.
Oops.
But he was given a wild card berth into the NHSCA Senior Nationals, High School Senior National Championship, that stands for, I suppose. That's what that is anyway. And he won the tournament.
Oh.
So
if only he was smarter.
Yeah, if only he went to class, he would have been in it anyway.
Do his homework and shit.
Yeah, so they said that they gain national title in wrestling. There's a big article, all congratulate him, and they said he didn't wrestle at the state meet. He was suspended by Sycamore officials before the district tournament for undisclosed disciplinary reasons, is what the newspaper says.
Oh.
So later on, it just goes to academically ineligible, but at the time, he was up to some shit.
Acting up, yeah.
Which makes sense because he is a fuck-up of the highest order. Oh, dude, this guy, he's the type of guy that I'm surprised they just haven't assigned him a minder yet. Just like the police force, we'd save a lot of time if we just place somebody with this guy all the time to just arrest him because answering all the calls. Yeah, it's just too much for us. We can't really do it. So I guess he was considered by the Ohio wrestling media, whatever the fuck that is.
I don't know.
Imagine you're a kid and you want to be a journalist. And you're like, I want to be a big sports reporter. I want to be choose your guy of the day. You know what I mean? Whoever the fuck it is. And then you end up in the, quote, Ohio wrestling media. That's where you are. You write about children who wrestle.
Cronkite started, James.
Well, obviously. You write about children who wrestle each other. That's what you write about. They called him one of the best Ohio wrestlers of the decade.
Oh.
And one of the greatest Ohio school wrestlers to never win a state title because he was banned from it.
Oh.
He also played soccer and ran track and field as well in high school.
Multi-sport athlete.
Before he was booted out there. So he had a Sycamore High School record for best season record in 2003 when he was 42-1 in wrestling.
Dang.
Jesus Christ, not bad. He was an NHSCA Senior High School National Championship and the Senior All-American in 2003. Yeah. But he learned to fend for himself. That's the big part here. He ended up moving down to Florida.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's where he needs to be.
From Cincy to Florida, huh?
Cincy to Florida. Well, I mean, that's kind of a lateral move.
Yeah, in terms of culture.
Smells like sulfur, smells like meth sweat. Same thing.
But winters are better.
I suppose, yeah.
Similar climate otherwise.
I would say they're worse because there's people from Florida there.
Yeah.
So no matter what the temperature, if I got to deal with fucking these assholes, I don't really think it's worth it, is it?
I don't know.
It makes it, although Cincinnati is a fucking shithole, so.
Yeah, and then they don't. You just really eat that Rosa's pizza.
Oh, that's a Rosa, La Rosa's.
La Rosa.
Oh.
So bad.
That's what drove him to Florida. He couldn't help it. He's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
New York transplant with a decent pizza restaurant.
God, let's hope so. Anybody seen an Italian guy around here? Maybe an Albanian. They make good. Anybody?
I mean, DeRosa sounds Italian.
Oh, I'm sure it is. So does a Domino. It's a Luigi Domino over here. I'm making you a nice pizza. No.
And then they fucked it up.
Fucked it all up. Oh, man. So he ends up with down in Florida working in maintenance.
Yeah.
So he goes from this promising athlete to probably like an apartment complex maintenance guy or some shit like that, basically, until he ends up being arrested, and then he loses that job here. He says, this is him, quote, I got arrested on robbery charges and ended up going to prison for 3 years.
Whoa.
That's a lot of robbery for one.
How old is he?
Jesus, this is 2004, 20.
There's no way that's the first time then, right? They don't give you unless it's an egregious act.
That's what
robbery.
I mean. A 20-year-old with no significant criminal record, 3 years for robbery. You must have done some shit.
That's B&E and the robbery, right?
It has to be. It has to
no,
be.
robbery's usually face to face, isn't it? Burglary's the other one, isn't it?
Yeah, robbery is. Robbery.
Robbery's on a person.
It's on. Yeah, that would be a. Yeah, I guess so. And then
burglary.
Burglary is like going in and stealing something.
Right.
Yeah, robbery is you rob
bad.
somebody. But it doesn't have to be like by force either. Robbery.
Yeah.
You could just like take something from some. That's sitting on a coffee table in front of someone. That's technically robbery.
Okay.
So. He said that he was locked up from 2004 to 2007, and he said you learn a lot when you're locked up. Trust me.
He did all 3 years.
Apparently, yeah. I don't know. He went to prison for 3 years. I don't know what his sentence was. His sentence might have been 7, 8 years. Who knows? Now, there's another arrest here, and I don't know. I don't understand if this happened while he was in prison or what, because he's arrested for theft in October of 2005.
Well, that would be in the 3 years.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know if that's in prison or I don't know, but he's charged with theft again. So that's not good.
Taking shit that ain't his.
So let's do it in their own words. When he gets out of prison, he's a young man in his early 20s that has no idea what to do with his life. So let's find out his thought process here on this. Here we go. In their own words, quote, so when I came home, it was like, what are you going to do with your life? It wasn't like I had a college education. It wasn't like I had a GED. I didn't have plenty of opportunities waiting for me.
He had 3 years in the pen and didn't get a GED. Come on, man.
Look,
you
asshole.
can do that on a weekend.
I got a GED. It was real fucking easy. I went to some high school where they had a Saturday thing, and you sat down, and I took the test, and they sent me a thing, and that was it. It was like $80 or something. Done.
He had 3 years in the joint and couldn't figure it out.
No time. Nothing but time. Nothing but time. So he didn't know what he wanted to do for a living. He just didn't know. Then he had a chance meeting, several chance meetings with a, quote, long-lost friend.
Oh.
Danny was working at Steak and Shake.
Yep.
Which, if you don't know what that is, it's a fast food joint.
It's exactly what it sounds like. It's
exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah,
there, they've spread out. They used to just be in the Midwest, and they've really spread out a lot.
Is that
lately.
right? Is that where they started?
That's where I always heard of it, and then they spread out from there. Now they're in Arizona. They're all over the place. Yeah, doesn't look appetizing. I'll be honest with you.
It's not great. They serve them on planes now too.
I saw that.
It's not good. That's a bad burger. You don't.
That's not what you want. It's like, no. I got upgraded, motherfucker. You're giving me a fast food hamburger? Are you kidding me? Fuck you.
What's next? Fucking Raising Cane's on a plane?
Don't tempt them. They'll do it.
I don't want that at all.
So he's hating his job at Steak and Shake, obviously.
Yeah.
And
that's no fun.
No future. This is just a dead-end job. And he runs into an old buddy from wrestling.
All right.
An old wrestling guy. And the guy told Danny that I have an MMA fight scheduled. So, wrestling can go to a next level here.
Oh, and this is 08 or 09 or something?
This is 06, 07. Yeah. And he said, you should try it too. He goes, because you were a great wrestler. He said, you'd be good at it. Why don't you give it a shot? It's better than Steak and Shake.
Yeah.
No one will ask you for fries with it, so that's good. So a week later, Danny ran into this guy again. I guess this guy's fight hadn't happened. It fell through. But he said, you should give MMA a try. But Danny wasn't real interested.
No.
Then he met the guy again. A week later, he ran into him. I don't know where are these people living that they just keep running into each other like this.
It feels like this guy just is hired by somebody to get him to fight.
Yeah, either that or they're roommates. And it's like, I ran into him in the kitchen, ran into him in the hallway outside the bathroom.
I was wandering through to my bedroom in a towel.
There he was. He said that again. The guy was like, dude, try MMA. So Danny said, I didn't want to do this. But you know how it is when someone is so insistent that you do something and you don't want to do it. You just say, yeah, to kind of end the conversation. But after listening and thinking about it, I thought, well, let me go see what this is all about. He's got nothing else going on. This is the perfect guy for it. He's got a wrestling background and absolutely nothing else going on in his life.
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing. So...
And a friend that evidently is real good at pressuring people to do things they don't want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get an eye on that guy.
No shit. And this is back in Ohio, by the way. This is
okay. Yeah.
He went back home after he got locked up and got out, and that's where he met his friend. That's why he didn't just run into him in Florida randomly.
Okay.
That would be really weird.
Well, I don't
run into your high school buddy in Florida every 5 minutes. What's going on?
I figure everybody that starts fighting, it's because they're walking down the street in Florida and somebody tells them they should fight.
Yeah.
Florida seems like the place.
Somebody wearing white Oakleys tells them they should fight. I feel like, bro, dude, you should totally fight right now. Hold on. Before you do that, though, you should take some of this meth. Here, give it to you. You can have that.
For you.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. This is my wife. She's a blonde lady with bruises all over her legs like every other woman in Florida. It's excellent. Take it. Let's fight. You want to fight? No? Okay. That's normally, that's how they get into it. They just challenge you to fight. And
I'll fight for fun.
Yeah, what the hell? So he ends up, this guy invites Danny to come train with him at Team Vision. That was the team he was on, not the skating gear.
No,
I don't think so. Not Vision Streetwear, yeah. And Danny ends up getting into it. And on August 30th, 2008, he has an amateur fight.
Okay.
It's against Mike Allison, and it's in the intimidation cage fighting. That's the league there. Danny wins this fight in 2 minutes and 10 seconds with a TKO with punches, which is not even what he's...
Yeah.
That's not even his specialty.
Right,
he's a wrestler.
He's a wrestler. Right.
So if he can punch too, he's in for a good career. October 25th, 2008, he has another amateur fight against Jeremy Ponyboy Pender. Old Ponyboy. Stay gold, Ponyboy. Here he is. Now, this guy has a 19-15 career pro record later on he'll accomplish. But this is a round 3 win for Danny with a TKO from punches again.
Oh.
He's going to punch you into submission. This was at ICF, in Intimidation Cage Fighting Vendetta.
Yeah, right.
God, I hate the fucking names. December 21st, 2008, he is arrested, obviously. And this is for driving with a suspended license. So,
nice. Yeah.
Not robbery, nothing violent here. Also failing to signal at a red light. All that kind of shit. That's how he got stopped. You have no license. Shit. So he finally gets his first pro fight, February 7th, 2009, Jay the Hurricane Ellis, who coming into this fight, he's got a 9-26 record.
Okay.
And it gets worse.
Nice.
His career record is 16-112.
Dear Lord.
Dude, that should not be allowed.
He just loves to get punched.
He shouldn't be allowed. He loves to He loves to be drooling in the morning and not knowing why. He loves it. He can't get enough of that shit. Just getting the shit beaten out of him constantly. And this fight, this is at XFO New Blood, is the promotion or the event or whatever. Second round, Danny ends up losing to this fucking guy.
Oh no!
From a submission from a rear naked choke, and so now he's 0-1. And somehow the guy who was 16-112 for his career beats him. That's not a good intro. You'd think after that, whoever was telling you to get into it would go, maybe reconsider. You know what? I thought you'd be good at this. I was wrong. My bad.
Super wrong, yeah.
Super wrong. February 27th, 2009, 20 days later, he fights again. David Silva, who's 1-0 coming into this fight. He'll be 1-1 for his career. Never fight again because he loses this fight. This is at Extreme Fighting Organization 28. This goes all 3 rounds, and it's a unanimous decision for Danny.
Great.
March 7th, 2009, 10 days later, he is fighting.
Right back in it.
Wow. Scott Bickerstaff, he fights. 5-4 coming into this fight, 8-7 for his career. This is at the MMA Big Show, Retribution. This is sometime in the first round. Don't know the exact time, but Danny's going to lose by TKO from punches again.
Shit, yeah.
So now he's 1-2. This isn't good. Not great. He fights a week later on March 14th. He needs money, I think, is what it is. If he's making $150, it's better than Steak and Shake. So
this is his job now.
That's it. He fights Tim the Machine Cook, who's 1-0 coming in 2-1 for his career. This is at ICF Turf War.
Yeah.
It's Turf War, everybody. This fight against old Tim Cook, he says, I don't... Fuck your Apple update, bitch. Your update fucked my shit up.
And now I have to listen to you, too, every time I open iTunes.
God damn it. Oh, my God. I'd love to.
It's the worst album they ever made.
I'd love to get in a cage with that asshole. So this is a TKO with punches in the second round. Danny wins this one, so he's 2-2.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Next up, March 28th, 2 weeks later, in 2009, Lester Kaslow, 3-2, coming in 15-11 for his career. This is Extreme Challenge Mayhem at the Marina.
Yeah.
Mayhem at the Marina. Here it is. This is goes all 3 rounds, and it is a split decision, so not even unanimous, and Danny wins it.
Hey!
3-2 for old Danny boy here.
Doesn't roll off the tongue like Malice at the Palace, but...
No, Mayhem at the Marina.
Stupid.
No, it's not exactly Rumble in the Jungle, is it?
No.
It doesn't quite have the same ring to it. April 11, 2009, Mike Baskis. Baskis, 2-0 coming into this, 4-5 for his career. This is at ICF Breakout.
You bet.
Unanimous decision again,
Oh.
and Danny wins it.
Hey!
He is the decision winner here.
Yeah.
He's always doing that. Next up, April 17th, 2009, 6 days later after that, he fights Pat Curran, whose nickname is Paddy Mike, Paddy.
Yeah.
I'm Irish.
Irish guy, yeah. There's a new Patty. There's always a Patty.
Yeah.
This fucking thing, yeah.
Guarantee you he comes to the ring in one of those hats. You know what I mean?
Well,
One of those
they
Irish
certainly
guy
play it
bouncer
up.
hats.
There's bagpipes as he walks, but yeah.
If he's Irish, there shouldn't be bagpipes. That's Scottish.
no,
the
I
Irish
think they
use
play. I think they do. Yeah, they do a lot of bagpipes, right?
The fuck are they confusing us?
I don't know.
You're not allowed to do that. If you have bagpipes or pipes behind you, you better be wearing a kilt too. That's all I have to say. Otherwise, I'm not
'cause
interested in this shit.
The cops in Boston always do bagpipes, right? When one dies.
That's just not in Boston. Everywhere. That's a.
Oh.
It's
Is
because
that everywhere?
it's the saddest, most depressing instrument that's ever existed. I like how someone was sitting on just in a Scottish moor one day. It's foggy. It's like 46 degrees.
Yeah.
It's mist in the air. Just shitty. And they're like, "How can we make this more depressing? I have an instrument. How about this? Oh, that's much worse. Yeah, thank
squeeze
you.
this thing with my arm and you wait and see.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I know. It looks like an octopus that got... It looks like an octopus fucked an old ashtray, but still. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So, June 26, 2009, Mitch Lyons he's fighting. Mitch is 1-0 coming in. 1-2 for his career. So,
Sure.
Mitch didn't have the career he thought he was going to. Indiana Extreme Fighting 1 wild card.
Yeah.
That's the event. This goes into the third round where Danny wins with a TKO with punches. He hasn't had a submission yet.
Not yet. No.
It's
He
crazy.
just punches the shit out of people.
That's what he does. October 3rd, 2009, Tim Troxel he fights, 7-3 coming into the fight. This is Extreme Caged Combat, Crime and Punishment, Cops versus Cons.
What?
So I assume this is ex-cops versus ex-felons, I suppose. So that Danny fits into this one perfect.
That is the craziest promotion I've ever heard of, and I love it. But
An event made for me. Well, it's even great because we know that the con won this fight, which is great.
Yeah,
That's awesome. So take
win.
that. Take that, failed cop / failed MMA fighter. Tim Troxel, I guess. I don't know if he was a cop or not, but Tim Troxel is the guy who loses here to Danny with TKO with elbows and punches in the first round. So 6-3 for Danny now. We have October 10th, 2009, Patrick Firm, and this is his debut fight and his only fight.
yeah.
And he loses to Danny, TKO to submission to punches. Right. He just gave up. He's hitting me too much. I can't do it anymore.
This kid punches like crazy.
Yeah, this is back at XFO again, that deal. It's all he does is punch. It's so weird for a wrestler. December 5th, 2009, Smokin' Joe Highland. Come on, man. 5-0 coming into the fight, 9-3-1 in his career. This is at NAAFS Night of Champions 2009.
Sure.
And this fight goes all 3 rounds, and it's a unanimous decision win for Danny.
Yeah.
8-3 for Danny. Next up, he fights Gideon Ray the next month, January 23rd, 2010. Gideon Ray is 17-11 coming into this fight. XFO 33 they're fighting at here. Again, unanimous decision.
Yeah.
Who do you think won this? Unanimous decision.
Danny, yeah.
It's Danny.
Yeah.
9-3 for Danny.
Yeah.
February 20th, 2010, Frank the Tank Carabello.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? What's the easiest rhyme I can come up with?
Yeah.
There, good, perfect.
I don't like stank.
Yeah, Frank got stank Carabello? No, that doesn't work. Frank walked the plank Carabello? No, that's no good. Can't have that. Frank have a wank Carabello? No.
Yeah.
It's not
Frank
gonna work.
and stank are the same thing, right?
Shit, damn it. Yeah, damn it. This is all bad.
Yeah.
What about Frank Top Rank? No, that doesn't work. It's too wordy. So Frank Carabello, NAAFS, Caged Fury 9, which sounds like they fuck each other, doesn't it?
I don't know. I get it. You've got to try to make it sound cool and intimidating because you guys are badasses. But
By 2010, they've all been used, though. It's over.
Yeah, it's all recycling at this point. I mean, they're recycling nicknames. What's the difference, I guess?
Well, yeah. But I mean, Caged Fury? It's two assholes fighting in a cage. What nickname do you need? Do you like to watch people? Do you like to watch?
Fury, what do you guys think? Probably been used? I don't know. We've done this for 20 years now.
You think? This episode is brought to you by IQ Bar, our exclusive snack, hydration, and coffee sponsor. IQ Bar protein bars, IQ Mix hydration mixes, and IQ Joe mushroom coffees are the delicious, low-sugar brain and body fuel you need to win your day. Yeah, that is IQ Bar. You got to get the IQ bars. What are you waiting for? These are amazing.
Yeah.
These are so good. New year, clean slate, transform this frustration into fuel and power your day with IQ Bar. The Ultimate Sampler Pack is a great way to try all IQ Bar products and flavors. You get 9 IQ bars, 8 IQ Mix sticks, and 4 IQ Joe sticks. They're so good. All IQ Bar products are packed with clean, delicious ingredients that keep you physically and mentally fit, like magnesium, lion's mane, and more. Start carrying IQ Bars, plant protein bars in your bag. They're the smarter snack choice.
They are.
Plenty of plant protein, tons of fiber, and no added sugar. Try the IQ Mix thing. That is really cool, too, for hydration.
Yeah.
I love that. So do this. The new year gives us all a chance to reset. Maximize your brain and body's potential with IQ Bars, protein bars, hydration mixes, and mushroom coffees. Their Ultimate Sampler Pack includes all 3. I love these bars a lot, too.
Yeah.
I give these, my brother loves them, too. He takes them to work with them. They're so good.
My daughter loves them for volleyball on the way in. Yeah.
They're really great for
games. It's great.
Some energy, some really good pick-me-up. And right now, IQ Bar is offering our special podcast listeners 20% off all IQ Bar products, including the Ultimate Sampler Pack, plus free shipping. To get your 20% off, text CIS to 64,000. Text CIS to 64,000. That's CIS to 64,000. Message and data rates apply. See terms for details.
Now back to the show.
Hey everybody, just going to take a quick break from the show to tell you a better way to eat with HelloFresh.
HelloFresh.com.
Oh, you know it. It's no weeknight dinners are hard. They're just hard. You got stuff going on, and
so busy.
Kids and us recording, and there's not a lot of time, and it never goes away. It's there every night, every day. Here it comes every evening. And HelloFresh, it won't make you a better cook, but it will give you your nights back. And that is the thing here. Dinner isn't about being good at cooking. It's about the mental load of figuring it out every single night when you're already exhausted from everything else you're doing.
They don't tell you that as a kid, that you're going to be just feeding yourself every day.
It never stops. You keep
never stops.
They keep wanting, your body keeps wanting food. HelloFresh removes that completely. Pre-portioned ingredients, step-by-step cards, done in 30 minutes, over 100 recipes every week. You pick what sounds good. good, not what you can figure out how to make.
Right.
Bigger portions mean nobody's still hungry afterwards. And I know you found these pork chops that you were raving about.
Yeah, the pork chops with the balsamic mushroom sauce. There's also sweet chili chicken sandals because they're quicker to make.
Those are easy.
If you like to make it real fast, there's all kinds of menus and recipes for that to be possible.
So many things. Sustainably sourced seafood, antibiotic-free chicken, seasonal produce that actually tastes like something, steak and seafood at no extra cost, 3 times more seafood options than before, 35-plus high-protein recipes every week, plus Mediterranean and GLP-1 friendly options. You get it back. You're getting all this stuff back. You're getting your time back, your energy back. This isn't just a dinner. This is something for you. The ability to actually sit down instead of standing at a counter stress eating while you're trying to cook. When dinner tastes this good and takes this little effort, you finally get your nights back. Get in this. We do it. It's delicious. Go to HelloFresh.com/CrimeInSports10FM to get 10 free meals and a free Zwilling knife. That's a $144.99 value on your third box. Offer valid while supplies last. Free meals applied to as discount on first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan.
Now back to the show.
If you like to watch people who aren't famous beat each other up live, then you'll go there. Period. That's it. So 10-3 here for Danny as he beats Frank the Tank with a TKO submission to punches.
Hey.
This goes into the 5th round, though. Jesus. Round 5, 357. So this fight was almost over. He couldn't keep it up for another minute. March 13th, 2010, Travis Carefree Przynski.
Oh,
Carefree. He's 17-6 coming into this fight, 22-10 for his career. This is at International Combat Events 45. This goes all 3 rounds, and it is a decision unanimous for Danny. Again, he has not won one fight with his wrestling background. Not one.
Not one submission at all.
Nothing.
It's all punching or take it the distance.
June 24th, 2010, Chad Hinton, 8-1 in his career coming in. This is at BFC, Bellator Fighting Championships.
BFC.
So it's BFC. Black fucking cock there.
Big
That's a big one.
Cock, James.
Big black fucking cock.
Big.
So, Chad Hinton. Big man. Big man pizza.
He said cheese. He's got a goat in there.
Is there a goat? Are we eating goat? No, big pizza. Man, big pizza. Are we eating goats? Sorry to have a great outdoors
for no reason
sidebar for you there. But it
I
works.
just saw her face poke around the corner and go, big, James, big fucking cock.
Big fucking cock. Big man cock. Big goat man cock.
Are we getting fucked by goats in there?
Are we getting double teamed by goats tonight? What are we doing? Oh, man. That's awesome.
Penis jokes will never stop making me laugh. Ever. I don't think I'm going to die.
Large children.
Yeah, I'm going to die from a penis joke one day.
No, yeah. Things that men never cease to find funny. Penis jokes and farting. It's just it's built into our DNA. It's just funny. We can't help it. So Chad Hinton, unanimous decision win again for Danny. 12-3 now.
Sure.
Then we have August 14th, 2010. Maybe the greatest nickname in the history of fighting, which is saying so. We've heard a lot of crazy nicknames, but this guy, I feel like got a list, and he made a list of like 600 nicknames, and then went through them and really had to got
an audience vote to bring it down.
More than that, it's like he ran out of like common ones, and then he was like, I gotta get real intricate here about this, and he came up with Joe the Triangular Strangler Pearson. The Triangular Strangler.
That's not bad.
Okay, that is not the first nickname you came up with, though. That's like list on your list. That's number like 212, and you're like, yes.
Strangler.
Wow, 36-16-1 coming into this fight, though. So he's a pro. This fight goes into the second round where Danny wins with a TKO submission to punches again.
Yeah.
And this is at XFO 36 Outdoor War 6.
Sure.
Outdoor War. So 13-3 now for Danny. He's on a hell of a streak
on a
here.
tear, yeah.
Then there's an article from the Dayton Daily News, September 6th, 2010, that says Cincinnati Straus headed to the Shark Tank.
Oh.
So he's going to box
Hey,
sharks.
sharks.
That's the next event.
Yeah.
Waterworks 24. Shark cage fights. So they say that the Cincinnati-based lightweight Daniel Straus, one of the area's top prospects, will take his 8-fight win streak into this weekend's Shark Fights 13 event.
What is that?
Straus replaced injured Marcus Hicks and now meets WEC veteran Karen Darabedian. Karen?
He's going to fight a Karen?
He's going to fight a man named Karen. I hope a man named Karen. That's crazy.
That's progressive.
But if you're a fighter, you go by Karen? That's your name?
I think you do, because, I mean, Sue, right? It's probably a
How many
tough son
fighters
of a
are named
bitch.
Sue?
Yeah.
You wouldn't go with that for a fighter.
No,
a country
no.
song is fine. Not for a fighter. Johnny Cash can sing about it, but he's not getting in a
cage. If it's your
cage.
name, then I guess that's what you go by, right?
Not in fighting. You can go by anything you want. You could be the Triangular Strangler, for Christ's sake, and you chose Karen over the Triangular Strangler.
My mom gave it to me.
You could be you could call yourself the Ass Raper. You could call yourself anything. Karen?
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. No nickname, just Karen.
All right.
So Karen, the complainer Darabayan.
Yeah.
That's just, Karen, take your fucking pick.
This visit's free.
Yeah. So Shark Fights is one of the country's top regional promotions, and it'll make its pay-per-view debut with this card. That didn't work out. I've never heard of that fucking company. Straus vs. Darabedian, though, is part of a preliminary card that streams for free on SureDog.com. If victorious, Straus is likely to get a call from one of the sport's major organizations, such as UFC or WEC. Among the Team Vision Fighters' 2010 accomplishments are a January upset of UFC vet Gideon Ray and a decision victory over highly touted Chad Hinton. So here we go. September 11th, 2010. Karen, I don't need a nickname, Darabedian. 9-3 coming in.
Not bad.
14-6 for his career. This is at SF13, Jardine versus Prangley. Okay, this goes the whole distance, all 3 rounds.
Fighter.
Yeah, that's right. That's because it was their pay-per-view debut, so they had to get somebody with a name in there. He wins this by unanimous decision again.
Wow.
14-3 for the man. It's like, yeah, his record shows maybe like UFC should pick him up, but his fights sound boring as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't want guys going the distance all the time, do
distance
they?
is stupid.
Nobody wants to see that.
Unless it's a war of just like constant punches, because these people are bloodthirsty.
And a big like rivalry too.
Yeah.
Where, like they want to see these guys
they
fight
don't
for
give
a long time.
Fuck if these people never met each other.
Yeah.
As long as both of their faces are exploded afterwards, these people love it.
But I mean, like a preliminary fight, they just want to see them beat the living shit out of each other. They don't know who these people are. But if it's like 2 guys who have had a thing and it might be like their 3rd fight in a series, they don't want to see that over in the first round. Generally, they'd want to see them fight for a while, I would assume.
I don't even know if these people give a shit about that.
Whereas
they love watching a long distance fight if there's just blood fucking everywhere.
Okay. I'm just saying you can't have a bunch of first round knockouts because that would be a very short card.
Oh, the night's over.
So you have to have somebody that is going to go the distance.
It's a lot of beer sales where you just go 20 minutes and we'll start a new fight. They have just a long wait in between.
I can't imagine that would be a very popular live event. No one would go back to that.
These dickheads will do anything.
I was there for 2 hours. I saw 12 minutes of actual show.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know if you pay
watch
for that.
Anything they fucking shove down their throat. It seems like
Probably these people are a nightmare.
they are,
especially like low level, like regional MMA fans. That's
that shit that went on in the parking lot of the comedy show.
Oh, I remember.
Those
that
people
Toso
are
shit.
Crazy, James.
Yeah. Anyone coming to watch that who doesn't know any of those guys is out of their minds.
In 2012, still wearing long jean shorts.
Yeah. With fucking hammer hooks on them.
Yeah.
So there's another article. Cincinnati Straus signs Bellator contract. So that fight got him a major, not major, maybe major, more major than he's done here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're very excited. He's very excited. He said, I've never been a guy who wants to be a world champion or the biggest star in the game. I just want to fight some of the top guys in the sport, and Bellator provides that. I want to just not work at Steak and Shake is essentially what I'm trying to do.
That's a good answer. There's no shame in that. I'd say that every day.
Yeah. Well, I used to work at Steak and Shake.
Yeah. I sold cheeseburgers. That sucked.
I'd rather get... This is similar, except I'd rather get punched in the face.
I fight about as much, but
it's the same. Yeah, you gotta fight for it at Steak and Shake for sure.
Yeah,
those customers are not taking it. March 19th, 2011, Nazareno El Tigre Malagrare, 14-0 coming into this fight.
Oh.
So Danny's got a challenge here.
Yeah.
29-6-1 for his career. Bellator Fighting Championships 37. This fight goes all 3 rounds.
Right.
And Danny wins the unanimous decision.
Of course he did, yeah.
So he handed this guy his first loss, and this fight won the Fight of the Night honors. Mm-hmm. So it must have been a good one. April 16th, 2011 versus Kenny Foster, 9-2 coming in. Bellator Fighting Championships 41. Mm-hmm. This fight goes into the 3rd round, where, unbelievably, Danny wins by submission finally.
Wow.
Unbelievable. He wins with a guillotine choke and goes to 16-3. He's doing great.
Yeah.
May 21st, 2011, Patricio Pitbull Freire, F-R-E-I-R-E.
Yeah.
Freire.
Fryer?
I don't know. It's Patricio.
Yeah.
So
probably not Fryer, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it has a fancy pronunciation.
Maybe
here.
it's Ferreira. Like
Freire. Yeah, maybe. 16-1. Coming into the fight, 37-8 for his career. So long career. Bellator Fighting Championships 45. Unanimous decision again.
Yeah.
This time Danny loses though.
Oh no.
He's 16-4. And the article from the Dayton Daily News says Straus falls short in Bellator tourney. They said in the co-headliner of this past Saturday's Bellator 45 event, that was it was aired on MTV2.
Oh boy.
Okay, you know what? I was kind of sad about MTV shutting down. Maybe it was time.
In what year?
As I'm saying, if in 2011 MTV2 was playing regional fucking MMA fighting, I think it was over. I think it was over at that point.
Yeah.
So they said despite the loss, which snapped his 12-fight win streak, Straus could earn entry into the field for an 8-man featherweight tournament held this summer. So October 15th, 2011, Jason Dynamite Dent.
Okay.
21-11, 22-13 for his career. NAAFS Caged Fury 15, unanimous decision, all 5 rounds this time.
Yeah.
This is a win for Danny, bringing him to 17-4.
Okay.
March 9th, 2012, he fights Jeremy Spoon.
Yeah.
I'll give you one guess what his nickname is.
The dish ran away?
Spooner.
Oh, yeah.
Real creative. Hey, Spooner. That's a total frat name. That's the Spooner right there, buddy. Tell you what.
He loves that nickname. His friends have been calling him that since he was 7.
And it's not even because his last name is Spoon, man. It's one time he jizzed into a spoon, and then he flicked it back like you're having a food fight and just splashed it all over his chick's fucking head, man. It was fucking hilarious. The Spooner!
That's what we call it. That's what we call the
Spooner! Spoon dog, what's up? What's your jizz spoon? Where's it at? Spooner. 12-0 Spooner is.
Yeah.
Coming into this fight. So he'd kick both our asses, is what that says.
Yeah.
While we make fun of him for his jizz spoon. 21-5 career. This is Bellator Fighting Championships 60. Unanimous decision again.
Oh.
God damn, he goes the distance a lot. And he wins it. Danny does. 18-4. Next up, he fights Mike Corey. This is Corey, Corey, like someone's name. April 13th, 2012. 12-2-1 coming into this fight. Bellator Fighting Championship 65. Unanimous decision. Again.
All right.
Danny wins it.
Oh.
19-4. I feel like they keep him around because he fills time on the card.
Certainly does, yeah.
He's a time eater. That's exactly what I feel like it is. He's like an old wrestling cards. They'd have...
Chomp up 3 rounds, no problem.
Yeah, old like wrestling house shows. They'd have, all right, we're going to have 35, 40 minute, even WWF, we're going to have a 45-minute tag match in the middle of it to eat up some time. And that's what they do. So I feel like that's his job. May 11th, 2012, Marlon the Gladiator Sandro. 22-3, 29-7-2 for his career. Bellator Fighting Championships 68. How long do you think the fight goes?
3 rounds.
3 rounds, whole fight, decision. Unanimous decision win for Danny again here. So now he's 20-4. Not bad.
It's pretty good. It's a
He's
great
doing
record.
well.
Yeah.
I mean, he came from shit, and he was working at Steak and Shake, and he's established himself as a decent goddamn fighter. And by now, he's probably making not big money, but
No.
he doesn't need a job probably at the moment.
Yeah, and he's won like fucking 16 of his last 17 fights. Yeah.
He's doing great. So they say Straus, this is an article from the Press of Atlantic City. Straus wins Bellator Season 6 featherweight title in Atlantic City. That was the Marlon Sando fight. This was at Caesars in Atlantic City, and I guess he's the featherweight. Now he can compete for the featherweight championship.
All right.
So he won the tournament to have the right to whatever. Sometime in this year, not sure the exact date, but in 2012, he gets arrested for possession of weed, less than 20 grams. Who gives a shit? This is when he's in Florida.
Oh.
Yeah, down in Gainesville there. So he
Have
gets
they
arrested.
still not legalized weed down there?
Of course not, Jimmy.
Florida? Jeez,
No.
Florida. Get it
All the
together.
assault weapons you want, but weed's dangerous.
That's
Don't you
crazy.
see? Don't you see, Jimmy?
That whole state, it's all supposedly supposed to be geared towards having fun. All that beach, no
it's
weed.
not. No,
All
yeah,
that
no.
beach, no weed.
Florida is 90% hillbilly.
All that beach, no weed.
There's like 4 cities and then a shitload of fucking hillbillies
yeah.
literally eating alligator for dinner. That's like,
Hillbillies are supposed to love weed.
they don't
So
though,
crazy.
because every
Evidently
goddamn
not,
hillbilly
yeah.
state in the country,
Yeah,
the weed's
yeah.
illegal
Yeah,
and very
yeah.
illegal.
Yeah.
Fuck, trust me, I know, because when we get our tour schedules, I look for weed legal states. I'm like, why are we going to these states where weed isn't legal? Get into the 21st century, and then we'll fucking come there. Otherwise,
Catch
why are we
up.
going there? Yeah, sorry, asshole, I don't want to go there. So then we get stuck. But we don't go to Florida because I'm not doing that. So October 26th, 2012, Alvin Kid Robinson.
Yeah.
12-6 coming in, 15-9 for his career. BFC Bellator Fighting Championship 78.
Yeah.
This fight goes into the second round where we end up with a actual submission for Danny.
Oh.
A submission with a rear naked choke. So he actually his second submission win. He's 21-4 now, which is not bad. February 26th, 2013. It's announced that he has a broken hand.
On what? What did he break it on?
I don't know if that's training or, I'm not sure. Punching sides of beef in the steak and shake
possible, yeah.
freezer. I don't know what happened there. March 2nd, 2013. Here we go. And now it's funny because he gets arrested.
Oh.
But now it's not just some guy. Now it's Bellator's Daniel Straus arrested is the
Oh,
headline.
yeah, that is the problem with being associated with something like that.
Now the label's right on it here. So he's arrested in Fort Lauderdale here. According to the Broward County Sheriff's Office, Straus faces charges of driving with a suspended license, being in possession of more than 20 grams of marijuana, more than 3 grams of synthetic cannabis. Who cares? Possession of drug paraphernalia and possession of the drug MDMA. That's a problem.
Oh, boy. What's he got that for?
That's a problem. He's going to party. So the weed, who cares? But synthetic cannabis, who cares even more? So
fucking spice? Gross.
who cares? Yeah, that's just, if you already have over a half ounce of weed, what do you need that shit for?
He's selling? Is he?
I don't know, maybe.
How much of it does he have?
More than 20 grams, but
Oh, that's
That's
not
it.
to be selling.
But yeah, well, it's just possession. It's Florida. If they could have charged him with selling it, they would have
They would,
probably.
yeah.
Believe
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So that's all they care about down there is finding drugs. I can't watch On Patrol anymore because of that.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's so annoying.
They'll get some guy walking down the street all sweaty with no shirt on, one guy, and there'll be 12 cop cars and 15 fucking cops searching for a goddamn $20 bag of meth on the
where's
ground.
the meth?
I'm like,
where is it? Where is
you're
it?
paying for this. Do your fucking jobs. Get in your cars and go find crime and stop it. What the fuck are you doing? Or fucking pick up a broom, grab a fucking paintbrush, and fucking
Clean
spruce
up.
stuff up. Whatever you got to do, but that is not what I'm paying for. Stop doing that. I want to see you searching through the ground.
Goddamn license.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. No one has a license.
Why does nobody have a license?
No one has a fucking license because they get one ticket and they can't afford it, and the fines and fees, and and the next thing you know, you're getting arrested for no license and
no registration because you don't have a license to register this.
Register, yeah. They're not going to insure a car to a guy with no license. That's not going to happen. So he's being. It's so weird. He's being held. They say it won't. They don't know for sure whether he will be in court to be formally charged or not. He was scheduled to face Pat Curran, who's the champion, on April 4th, but the broken hand suffered in a training session forced him to pull out of the bout. Now Curran will fight some other guy instead. Straus, who says he's the product of a troubled household, is no stranger to the criminal justice system. He's a former inmate at Noble Correction Institution in Caldwell, Idaho. He's an alum. That's nice. March 14th, 2013, he's arrested for possession of MDMA again.
He loves that. Is it for him?
He's into it. I don't know. Oh, that's the same. That's the one. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. That's the same one. No, that's a different one because it's March 14th. That was March 2nd. He got arrested twice in 2 weeks for MDMA,
later?
it looks like, from here. Also operating without a valid license because it's Florida.
Right.
Just chalk that up to that. No licensing here. Who cares? July 26th, 2013, he's arrested again.
Oh, boy.
Unwillingly or unknowingly driving while license suspended. Unknowingly. That's the actual charge.
Unknowingly driving or unknowingly driving with this?
While license suspended or revoked.
But he was arrested if you didn't know you were driving.
Well, he was arrested a month ago.
Yeah.
For not having a license. Did he not? Did he think it magically came back already or what? I don't know how that works, but he's arrested again. Now, October 23rd, 2013, here's a fluff piece on him.
Oh, my God.
We're going to rehabilitate this guy's image here.
How do you do that?
So it says this is basically he's good now. He's a great guy and everything. The headline is Danny Straus trying to cope with stereotypes and succeed in MMA career after arrest.
What are the stereotypes?
We'll find out. Straus searched for years for a stable family life, for a job that would allow him to care for his loved ones. After being imprisoned for 3 years on robbery charges, Straus was released from jail in 2007 and vowed to take the right path.
Yeah.
He's only been arrested 4 times since then. He's doing great.
When is he going to do it?
Yeah, he's still thinking about it. Everything he searched for is now right at his fingertips. Mm-hmm. The Bellator heavyweight or featherweight contender is on the verge of a championship that could bring long-term stability and the ability to give his young family the things he didn't have growing up. Because he has a kid now, too. Yeah. They said, yet Straus is unhappy. He's not pleased with the perception created of him after an incident earlier this year and what it's done to his reputation.
Oh, the optics are bad.
Stop getting arrested.
Yeah.
That's a good way to stop doing that shit.
I'm not happy with the optics.
Yeah, I'm not happy that people notice the things I do. That's what he just said.
What I did looks bad. I'm mad about that. Yeah.
I'm upset about it. Very upset. So, yeah, he's very upset. He said, with his professional salvation so close, Straus is still stung by the wounds inflicted in his personal life. Talk to him for 10 minutes and you'll understand. He's not a thug. He's not a bad guy.
Yeah.
No, we don't know that. We don't know what happened with the robbery thing, and since then, it's been drugs. I don't care about drugs.
Right, yeah.
Do all the fucking drugs you want. None of my business. I don't fucking care.
As long as that MDMA is for personal use.
Yeah, don't, and if it's not, don't sell it to a 12-year-old. Otherwise, I don't fucking care.
Oh, I'm not talking about selling.
Whatever you
want.
Want.
Know what I mean? Don't drop that in drinks in the club.
That's yeah. That's
that's frightening.
Usually not ecstasy they use for that, though.
Is it not MDMA? Is it a date rape drug?
No. MDMA will make you want to dance and feel people, but it's not going to knock you out by any stretch.
GHB is goddamn these acronyms.
Most of the time,
just do drugs,
GHB.
Guys.
Just do weed. It's easier.
I don't like the acronyms.
No. MMA or MMA.
MDA.
MDMA. Ecstasy is usually pretty speedy, so you're not going to want to Yeah, you'd be trying to wait for them to go to sleep. It'd be 2 days later. You're like, damn it, I want to fucking feel this chick up, and she won't pass out. That's what they
found
would be thinking.
In my friend that got drugged in Pittsburgh was MDMA.
Oh, I'm sure that could be mixed in with stuff.
So fucked up.
But yeah, it'll fuck you up. But it's not the pass out drug.
No. She was not passed out.
No,
she was,
that makes no sense.
Yeah.
That person just wasted ecstasy because that doesn't make any sense.
You just got somebody high that you should have been high.
Yeah, high without their knowledge, which is still terrible. You shouldn't do that to people. But they say he's a 29-year-old man trying his best he can to provide a better quality life for his family than he had growing up. Mm-hmm. But now, just a few days before he challenges Pat Curran on November 2nd in Long Beach, California for the Bellator featherweight title. I want to say heavyweight every time. It just heavyweight title goes together. Featherweight just doesn't roll off the tongue. Straus feels as if he has to explain himself. I think he should explain himself. I'd like to know a couple of things. Explain yourself to the crime and sports audience. That's what you should. Explain yourself, Danny. It's sad to listen to him have to say that just because he has dreadlocks, just because he has tattoos, and just because he's black is not reason enough to assume he's a bad person. Who said that?
Yeah.
Jimmie, going into this, you haven't seen a picture of him, right?
I don't know what he looks like.
Didn't know what he looks like. Did you think he was kind of a shithead?
Complete dick.
There you go. On paper. You don't have to know anything about him.
Wow.
We said it without saying what he looked like, what he did, anything, and he still thought he was a dickhead. So I don't know how only that would make him a dickhead. But he has to explain it to go over why he missed a year of his career in his prime when everything was seemingly going perfectly. Mm-hmm. He'd suffered a broken hand that forced him to pull out of a title fight against Curran at Bellator 95 earlier this year. His fight with Curran next month will be his first in more than a year since his last win over Alvin Robinson. Danny says, I've always wanted to say this, and I've never had an opportunity to say it before, but don't let my appearance fool you. I am highly intelligent. Highly intelligent.
I just look stupid?
Look at, man. You're in like 2011. If this isn't 1945 where some guy with a tattoo, they're like, are you in the Navy? No? Then you must be a criminal. It's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
There's plenty of highly intelligent people with dreadlocks and tattoos, and nobody cares. This is ridiculous. What you're being talked shit on is that you get arrested constantly. That's the problem that we're really focusing on here. That you're not smart enough to not get arrested when you have huge career opportunities. You still have to fuck off. That's the problem. Straus sighs. This is difficult ground to cover, and he knows no matter what he might say, there's going to be a lot of people who don't believe him. But he's won 5 fights in a row, has a championship fight scheduled, and has been victorious in 17 of his last 18. He's thankful to have found MMA and eager to reach new heights. He's been on the brink of failure before and doesn't want to go back.
Oh.
I've been at the Steak and Shake. I've had that shirt on. I know that uniform. So, hurt as it might, he forces himself to explain. He did nothing wrong, he said, and was essentially profiled because of his appearance. Oh. It put everything he's worked for in grave jeopardy. I think we probably have to have it in their own words for this.
Yeah.
I would believe. Well, he says, I did nothing wrong, even though I've been arrested 12 fucking times in the last 5 years. Okay, here we go. In their own words, quote, I have tattoos and I do have dreads, but I'm not some thug selling drugs on the street, and I'm not kidnapping kids for ransom or any goofy-ass shit that people might think. I ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people, and that's what hurt me. People have a perception of me like, oh, he thinks he's a thug, he's trying to sell drugs, or he's trying to do this and trying to do that. But in all reality, all I'm trying to do is train and fight for a world title. I don't care about no drugs. I don't give a shit about what this guy's doing over here. My trouble is past me. I'm almost 30 years old and I want to do good, but it sucks I had to be there. What? What did any of that mean?
You had MDMA on you, didn't you? You do like drugs.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about drugs. What did he say here? I don't care about no drugs.
All right. Well,
you care about no drugs. You do. Because you keep getting busted with them.
No drugs, for sure. You got to have them.
Listen, no one's trying to say you're a terrible person because you had drugs. That's the thing. No one cares about that at all. Later on, you'll think he's a terrible person for much different reasons. But it has nothing to do with dreadlocks, tattoos, or drugs. I'll tell you that.
I'm not a drug dealer. I just like to do them.
Yeah. The there Straus refers to was in his car in Fort Lauderdale on March 2nd, 2013. He was arrested and charged with driving with a suspended license, possession of over 20 grams of cannabis, 3 grams of synthetic cannabis, and possession of ecstasy. Straus has a checkered past and has been in and out of trouble frequently until he found MMA. Really?
That's his Jesus.
Wow, okay. Yeah. He's gotten arrested a whole bunch since he's been fighting MMA, so wow. Imagine if he wasn't fighting MMA.
Thank God he is.
Christ. He was on his own in high school and got into trouble plenty of times as a young man, but he seemingly turned it all around in the last 5 years. He's been arrested like 5 fucking times. Right. What are you talking about? Once he found MMA, he not only stayed out of trouble, no, he didn't. Nope. He avoided even being around people he suspected might be trouble. He had one slip, though, and it cost him.
Oh, that one time.
Yeah, that's what. Mainly, whenever anybody gets busted, that's the only time they've ever done that thing.
It's the only time.
Usually, it's the only time. The cops are there. It's the psychic cops. That's why. All the cops are psychic.
There he is. He's doing it.
They know. They're like, oh, I gotta hold on a minute. Crystal ball. You know that Danny Straus guy? I feel like he has MDMA on him. I think he does. I'm not sure. Once he found MMA, he stayed out of trouble. Wow. He even avoided being around people he suspected might be trouble. One slip. He believes it was his race and his appearance that ultimately proved to be his undoing and almost stole everything that matters from him.
Yeah.
He said, I don't like to call race, and that's something I don't really want to do. But let's be clear and let's be honest here. A black guy with dreads driving around is going to get pulled over a lot more often than a white guy doing the same thing. Right. Very true.
Yeah.
That is true. You're absolutely right. The pullover is probably bad. And even the search might have been for what you look like.
Yeah, right.
But if you didn't have ecstasy on you, you wouldn't have got arrested for ecstasy. That's the problem.
Have that. Yeah.
Yeah, don't have that. But not that I'm saying people should be pulled over for what they fucking look like, because that's ridiculous and stupid as fuck and not cool. As a teenager, and I always hated that. They'd pull you over because you're a teenager. Right. Same shit. So, except obviously a little bit worse. Maybe a little more stank on it here.
They seem to have a reason every time, which was wild. That I didn't agree with every time, but they did stop us regardless.
Really? Yeah, cops around here, they knew us. We didn't even need a reason. They just see us and go, hey, what's up, guys? Get out of the fucking car. Searching everybody. Totally illegal. They did it constantly to us. Wow. Constantly. Absolutely. Fucking searched the fuck out of us. So they say he was driving with 2 people he did not know.
Oh.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
Sometimes I ride with strangers in my car.
Yeah, because I'm almost 30 and I'm mature now.
Right. That's what good boys do.
He was driving with 2 people he did not know with nothing else to do other than cruise around late at night and talk. Bullshit! Bullshit!
Stranger.
Bullshit.
Let's go chat.
I'm in the car with 2 strangers just driving around and talking late at night. And I happen to have a bunch of shit on me. No, that's not how it works, dude. Oh, my God. One of the passengers he barely knew, a friend of a friend. So he hangs out with him late at night. The other passenger he never met in his life. This is
what?
Just...
a friend of a friend? Would you see him walking down the street? You guys need a ride?
They picked him up. Yeah, let's chat. I just want to drive around and talk. I have nothing else going on. He's got a child. Go home and hang out with your kid or something. He said, I didn't know the first guy, but since he was a friend of a friend, I figured he was a friend of mine. I know that now that was a mistake, but at the time, that's what I thought. We were cruising around, and he asked me to pick up Guy 2. Guy 2, I do not know. I didn't know him from anything, and it was my first time meeting him. I hadn't even heard of his name. And I didn't know anything about him, but he's a friend of a friend of a friend. You know how it goes.
So we party.
Oh, they say the drive, though, it turned into something much more than a ride around town to chat and have fun. The second passenger, Straus said, had drugs.
Oh.
And dropped them in the back of Straus's car when the police pulled him over.
Yeah.
The police found the drugs, and because it was Straus's car, he was left to take the blame.
Yep.
Yeah, never mind. I'm not even going to get into it. He spent several nights in jail until bond was posted. This is one of the fucking, I'm sorry, but we've heard a lot of athletes give excuses about why they got in trouble. And this is one of the dumber ones I've ever heard.
I'm
so innocent.
You don't pick up strangers and then, it's just weird. Late at night?
Not only innocent, completely naive.
Yeah, right. Let's just go have talks, guys.
This is a guy who's been to prison, but he's so naive and not street smart.
He's so dumb, he just wanders around with strangers in the car.
Yeah, hoping they don't plant drugs on him.
Yeah. Or rob him for his fucking car.
Oh, yeah, it could be anything. He spent several nights in jail until bond was posted. He planned to go to court to fight the charges, but that's when he says the stories of the arresting officers began to change.
Yeah.
He said that when he said he wanted to go to trial, the officer then said that Straus admitted the drugs were his. Oh. He said, a lot of people don't get this, but until you step into my shoes, you can never know. The story went from me driving the car to me telling the police officer that these were my drugs, which never happened. These are the facts that they're trying to tell a judge. There's no way I'm going to get off on that. So it was like I agreed to plead out and I got probation. I didn't want to plead, but I didn't want to be out of a job for the rest of my life because someone else was a fool. Mm-hmm. So it's just, he's such a victim of circumstances.
Yeah, right.
That's what it is. He said he pleaded guilty to something he swears he didn't do to give himself the opportunity that's consumed him for the last 5 years. Yeah. He pleaded guilty to something he swears he didn't do to give himself the opportunity that has consumed him. That's what I like about that, the consumed him part. Mm-hmm. Ever since he took up MMA knowing exactly zero about the sport, he's dreamed of making it to the top. It was to be his escape from trouble, from a no-hope life, and one that would secure his and his child's future. He said, I'd been through so much in my life, and when I started this, I didn't have a choice but to be successful. It's not like I wanted to be a fighter, to be a big deal, or get on TV. It was because I had no choice. I had nothing else. I had to do this. I had to learn it. When I started, I didn't know what jiu-jitsu was. Are you fucking kidding me? Jiu-jitsu? I had no idea. But for me, it was to be for me to be successful, I had to learn it. I had to learn everything.
Okay.
He learned well enough to become one of the elite men in his division less than 5 years from the time he first walked into a gym to see what this MMA stuff was all about. He's one step closer to his goal, even if he isn't happy about what he had to do to get there. Yeah. He says, quote, it sucks because I have this on my record, but it just makes me have to fight even harder. I don't have the opportunity to go get a desk job. My whole life is my fighting career, and I have to get it done. I have no choice but to succeed, and I'm giving my entire life up to reaching that goal to become successful in this sport. Right. That's great. I love how he acts like the only thing that's ever happened to him was that one time he got pulled over and some bad guy that he doesn't know planted it in his car. Well, what about the prison time he did for robbery?
Don't worry about that.
What about the fact that you can't seem to hold a license?
Don't worry
That's fine? Damn it. Okay, well,
right.
I don't know what I've been thinking here this whole time. Damn. November 2nd, 2013. This is for the featherweight title. Old Patty Mike Kern again is back here. 19-4 coming in. This goes all 5 rounds. Dang. And Danny wins by unanimous decision.
Here we go.
22-4 now. March 14th, 2014. Don't fight a Patty Mike anywhere near St. Patrick's Day. That's bad. Yeah. Although maybe he thought maybe he'd be pre-gaming, so he'd be a pushover.
Advantage, yeah.
So they fight Patty Mike again. This is a rematch here at Bellator 112. This fight goes to I think they're 5-minute rounds, right?
3? There might be 3 minutes.
Well, they're definitely over 3 because this went 4 minutes and 46 seconds.
They're 5 then, yeah.
Then this was round 5, 4 minutes and 46 seconds into it. So 14
almost
seconds
done.
left in the fight. He loses to a rear naked choke submission.
Oh, no. Couldn't hang on 14 seconds.
That is fucking horrible. So he loses there.
Yeah.
22-5 is his record. Bleacher Report ranked this the number 10 fight of the year in 2014. Wow. So big deal
of
there.
Any fight, yeah.
Of any fight anywhere. He publicly expressed his displeasure in having to face Curran again so soon after beating him, going so far as to say he believes Bellator wants Curran as the champion. Yes, everyone's against you, Danny.
God. Oh, I hate when they do this.
Anybody, don't say it like that. The way you said it. You just had when he says they, explain the they.
Like that. I don't like that at all. Anytime there's a big conspiracy between the very top people, the amount of people that takes to trickle down to it is crazy. But also, you got to win your fight, man.
Yes.
This is the least riggable. If all's fair
it's
and
the
equal,
most riggable because you need one guy to fucking
throw it.
It's easy.
If all's fair and equal in the ring,
in the ring, it's
there's
hard
nothing
to,
you can do about that.
It's hard. Yeah, I mean, you can have penalties and stuff, but
Sure,
if one guy knocks another guy out or chokes him until he's unconscious, there's really nothing more you can do about that. That's what happened.
That's what it is.
It is what it is, man. Yeah, that's more set up in the judging or like if it goes the distance or in the actual booking of the fights.
Right.
You're
a guy to just be like, look, this is what you do.
Yeah. You mean athletes when you say they, just to.
For sure.
You said, I hate it when they do this. You don't mean black guys with dreads who,
Black drug addict.
Yeah.
Drug pushing.
They do it all the time. Okay. Just wanted to clarify that you meant athletes there.
Yeah, the worst guys, James.
Put your fucking ats down right now. However, he also stated it is his job to fight and he welcomed the bout. So which one is it?
Yeah.
At the weight, you got choked out. This wasn't a decision. If they want him to be champion, he had to fight you the same distance of time after you beat him. So
right. Yeah,
it's all equal here, right?
Yeah.
It's not like he got a year off and you just had to fight him. It makes no sense. So he just beat you. And it looks like in the one before that, it was a unanimous decision. So it seems like you guys are pretty evenly matched.
Yeah.
Then he happened to win this fight, and if you fight a third time, you'll probably might win that one. Who knows? It's a rubber match there. At the weigh-ins for Bellator 112, Straus had to cut his hair to make weight. He had to cut dreads off.
How much does he have?
A lot. Oh, his dreads are long. They're like middle of his back. They're fucking long. He's like an NFL cornerback.
How much weight does he have in those things?
A lot, apparently.
Yeah.
He lost the bout via rear naked choke. All right, October 3rd, 2014. Justin the Silverback Wilcox.
Okay.
Who is very white, by the way. Just to let you know here. Yeah, also.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on here. 14-6 coming into this fight. This fight, I think Danny might be pissed off. Maybe it's the Silverback nickname, but TKO with punches in 50 seconds this takes to beat this guy. So this is his last fight, too, ever. The guy retires after this. So, like, never mind. January 16th, 2015, the Pitbull's back. Patricio the Pitbull Ferrari. 22-2 coming into this fight. Bellator 132. This fight, round 4, late in the round, Danny loses by submission to a rear naked choke. He seems susceptible to the rear naked choke here. Let's see. June 19th, 2015, Henry OK Corrales, which is the best nickname of all time. That's great.
It's very funny.
OK Corrales is hilarious. He's 12-0 coming in. I am rooting for him now. 21-8 for his career. This is Bellator 138, unfinished business. This goes into the second round where Danny wins the fight by submission with a guillotine choke. So he actually wins a fight with a submission hold for once here. And poor OK Corrales. Damn it.
Wow. You're more focused on winning than being funny.
Maybe, yeah, that's it. He's like, I'm pretty good, right? Yeah, you know, people who are that tough aren't funny. And if you are funny, you should choose your career differently. I don't think fighting is made for you. October 22nd, 2015. This is, he gets, I don't know if this is a ticket or they take him in, but unlawful license sticker attached to it. I think he had someone else's tag on there. Sticker, whatever, an unlawful one. So I don't know if he was faking it or what, but they take him in there. I don't know if he picked somebody else up and they switched the stickers on him or what here, but it seems like he's never done anything wrong. November 6th, 2015, back to Patricio the Pitbull. This fight goes all 5 rounds at Bellator 145 Vengeance. And Danny wins it by unanimous decision here. He's 25-6 now. This fight wins MMA Junkies November 2015 Fight of the Month.
MMA Junkies?
MMA Junkie is a website. Yeah. If you look up a lot of criminal MMA guys, you'll come across that website quite a bit. April 21st, 2017, Patricio the Pitbull's back again. I'm so sick of this fucking guy already. Bellator 178, Straus versus Pitbull 4.
The 4th one.
And that is the title of the show, man.
Good Lord.
We're bumping it. This fight, second round, 37 seconds in, a submission, guillotine choke. Danny loses again. So is that 2-2, these fights? I think they're 2-2.
Right? Yeah, even.
2. That's OK Corrales. He lost that one. He lost that one. I think he's 2-2 against Patricio here, but that's quite the rivalry they have going on here.
Yeah.
Not bad. Old OK Corrales there. All right. October 6th, 2017. After that fight, he fights Emmanuel El Matador Sanchez.
Yes,
He will kill you. 15-3 coming in, 24-11 for his career. Bellator 184. This fight, third round here, Danny loses by submission with a triangle choke.
Oh.
Here. So, yeah, and it's not the triangular strangler either that does it to him. It's El Matador.
But it's a strangle from a triangle, yeah.
It's a strangle from a triangle. This brings him to 25-8 now.
All right.
And he has lost
several
three out of his last 5 fights or something. He's lost something
good.
of that along that. He's not doing. I think it's 3 out of his last 5. Then it gets worse for him.
Mm-hmm.
December 17th, 2017, early morning hours, of course.
Yeah.
Obviously. Early morning, we don't mean like 6 o'clock he's on his way to the gym. I think this means 3 o'clock and he's coming home from the bar.
Sun's not coming up while he's in the Starbucks drive-thru.
No. He's involved in a motorcycle accident. Because,
shit.
You know, why not be more dangerous with your life? Anything else you can do to fucking possibly hurt yourself? This is a Suzuki GSX-R 1000.
Ooh, a Gixxer, dang.
Yeah, so he's got a pretty beefy bike.
That's a fast bike.
Yeah.
1,000?
Yeah, it's a fast
Ooh,
it's a big
boy.
bike, man. That's big.
Jesus.
This is on State Road 7 in Dade County, Florida. He weighs 145 pounds, too, on that
145 pounds on a bike that will do
ridiculous.
200 miles an hour.
That is silly. That's
Wow.
you're too little for that bike, aren't you? Not too little?
I can't believe he can he can stand up on it.
I was gonna say he puts the kickstand down when he stops quick.
Or just leans it over. There's a guy that does that. That's like a Instagram guy. He literally can't ride the bike and he does it anyway. And just stops. When he stops at red lights, he just gets off the bike and then jumps back on. It's so stupid.
Why not get a bike that you can fit on?
Because then people don't watch.
No, because he's not an idiot. Okay.
Because then nobody gives a shit.
I forgot stupidity is just as viable and economic thing as fucking being good at something. More, actually.
Right.
So this deal, he's unconscious for an unknown amount of time.
Yeah.
And was unable to move his extremities upon regaining consciousness.
Oh, my God. Is he...
Well, we'll talk. No, he'll have plenty of use of his arms later, as you'll find out from another crime. His passenger is able to get help, and he's transported to the hospital. So he did this with somebody on the bike with him.
What the fuck?
They said no alcohol was involved, and it was unknown what caused the accident. Passenger somehow was unharmed. I don't know how the passenger is completely unharmed, and he is unconscious for days and can't move his extremities.
Yeah.
That's
paralyzed for a while.
Seems a lot. But either way, he gets a ticket for careless driving. So he's probably going too fast there. So the article here from December 22nd says he's recovering in the hospital. It's happened Sunday morning. And they said they don't have a lot of details at this point because the crash report hadn't been released. But a Jeremy Botter of Bleacher Report was the first to report the news. Straus's manager, Matt Apteker of Janus Sports, which is anus with a J, told Bleacher, that's what it is, so it's spelled, told Bleacher Report it's just too early to tell about the extent of his injuries. And Apteker said Straus does not remember the sequence of events that led up to the accident, which is very common in an accident. Straus is awake, able to speak, and has full movement of his limbs. Straus released a statement through Bellator and said, on early Sunday morning, I was involved in a motorcycle accident. I'm currently recovering and will hopefully be returning to the Bellator cage sometime soon. I appreciate all the well wishes and ask people to respect my family's privacy during this difficult time.
Yeah.
And Bellator president went to Twitter to wish him well recovery. Yeah. So he's in the hospital room here, and I mean, imagine, he this is literally all he's got. Remember?
Right.
This is all he's got. So,
steak and shake or this. These are the choices.
For this. And for this, your body better work.
Yeah.
And when you fucking, throw it off a fast-moving motorcycle, it tends to be down a little bit here.
Yeah.
So he's got to be a little bit, at least, downtrodden, at least. At the very minimum, he's got to just be a little bit, crestfallen, let's say. So here he is. He's sitting there. He doesn't know what to do with himself. He's looking around the room, and hospital rooms are drab. They make you feel bad.
Bleak in there, yeah.
They make you feel even worse.
It's so cold. Fucking cold.
It's cold. It's all tile. You're lonely in there, and he wants to warm it up a little bit. And there's only one guy who can help him with that, everybody.
All right.
And here he comes. It's Dexter Manley, interior decorator from New York City. And he says, how is it you've come to arrive here? My goodness, look at you. You're all like tubes and things, and little wires and stuff coming out.
Sick.
Can you breathe? You're breathing? Okay. I came here to tell you one thing. You, sir, are white trash. I'm sorry. You can say all you want, dreadlocks, and people don't like me because you're white trash. This is what white trash does. It moves to Florida, gets arrested for ecstasy, and crashes motorcycles.
Right.
You are white trash. I mean, if you look it up, if I didn't see see the picture of you, I'd say, oh, he must be white trash to the max. That's just so much white trash. But you, sir, you should try to pull it together because I know a man who would love your style. Just love you. You're a little small, but you're very vascular, and he likes that sort of thing. So I feel like you were a wrestler. So I don't know. If you get it together a little bit and just pull it out a little bit. Don't do ecstasy anymore, by the way. That's bad for you. You're going to fly off motorcycles and such. So I have to go now, though. This room is terrible. Poof. And in a poof of boas and feathers, Danny Straus is very confused, and Dexter Manley is gone, and he doesn't understand what just happened to him here. He tried to take a swing at him, but he just disappeared. So January 2nd, 2018, he posts an update on his condition following the serious motorcycle accident here. He said that he's been hospitalized as a result, and he posted here, let's see, there it is. Here's a picture of him in the hospital.
Oh, fuck you. Very defiant about the hospital.
Giving the finger while wearing a walk.
His grandmother's
he's wearing his grandmother's outfit and using a walker.
Those are actual PJs from home. Those are not hospital.
That's not hospital scrubs. There's little flowers on those pants.
Yeah.
And his grandmother's pink nightshirt.
It's very funny.
It's very, very weird. He said 2 days after the doc tells you might not walk again. He's standing up.
Okay.
That's why he says,
he tells the doc to go fuck himself.
Hashtag fuck you, buddy.
Yeah.
That's the funniest hashtag ever. Hashtag
fuck you, buddy.
Fuck you, buddy. Hashtag the show just started. Hashtag blessed, of course.
Yeah.
If you were blessed, you wouldn't be standing there in your grandmother's nightshirt in a fucking hospital hallway being told you're not going to walk again.
Fuck you, buddy.
If God did this, then God flung you off the motorcycle too. Shut up.
The other thing is like, just because you have the will to walk doesn't mean you just can. It means so what?
Yeah,
your body chose to be able to allow. I'm sure Christopher Reeve would have loved to stand up from that fucking wheelchair.
He would have loved it. He just didn't want it enough, Jimmie.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Oxygen thing out of his fucking throat.
You know what he was? Lazy. Didn't want to breathe. Didn't want to walk.
He was, James.
Lazy.
Not fucking super.
No, not super at all. This happens with athletes all the time. They have terrible injuries.
Yeah.
Fuck you, buddy. And they recover better than normal people. Doctors give you they give you like, here's what's going to happen of a normal human being.
Right.
A professional athlete's not a normal human being, so their bodies react differently and they do well.
All Chris had to say was, fuck you, buddy.
Fuck you, buddy.
He's
done.
Superman 6.
Yep. Let's do it. Just giving the finger on the poster.
Fuck you, buddy.
With a walker in front of him. March 28th, 2019. Here is some more on the accident here. He says he got blindsided. Says he got blindsided and woke up under a guardrail. Wow. Unable to move. Doctors found contusions on his spinal cord that put pressure on his C4, C5, and C6 vertebrae.
Wow.
Shut down his whole nervous system, too, he said. He said the person who hit him was never identified.
No shit.
How is his passenger uninjured?
Yeah, and how did they not know? How could they not identify anything if they're not injured?
Wow. Walking again was never a question for Straus, despite one doctor's assessment that he might not be able to do so. Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah.
And training wasn't something he was prepared to give up. Within a month and a half of the accident, Bellator cameras filmed him doing boxing steps and hitting lights in the gym. The Viacom-owned promotion covered the bill for physical therapy 5 days a week. Well, yeah, if they're going to film it and use it for fucking promotion, then yeah. Actually, fighting and competing was a different story. A follow-up from a specialist in Florida didn't offer much encouragement about his future, so his expectations were low when he visited Las Vegas-based neurosurgeon William Smith. You can't go by Will Smith. That's not a serious name to be by. Yeah, I'm William Smith.
Can't even be Willie.
Oh, God, no. That sounds even less mature.
Way worse, yeah.
Dr. Smith has helped several high-profile athletes, including UFC Hall of Famer and Bellator star Tito Ortiz, who credits him with saving his career after a severe neck injury. Straus said it was his last doctor's appointment. If he got bad news, he'd call it a wrap on his career. He said, I thought I'd be walking in there, another routine, no, doesn't look good, but he gave me clearance. Doctor in Vegas, yeah. The news wasn't happy with his family, though. Fighting meant that he's going back out there and doing it again, which a lot of his family members don't want him to. He said the mother of his child, quote, fucking bawled when he told her.
What?
Yeah, he said she was not happy. She was happy, but she knows what it is. Yeah, she didn't want you to go out and fighting again. So here he is, March 29, 2019. He's fighting again.
Here we go.
Shane the War Rhino Crutchin.
Yeah.
The War Rhino?
Is there a war rhino? I guess
I'm sure at some point somebody tried to militarize.
Yeah.
You know, I know that like
elephants,
elephants were offered to our military by other countries at one point. I think that was in the Civil War they offered elephants.
They offered them? Really? Because
somebody offered the North elephants.
Wow.
Which is fucking hilarious.
I mean, that's what they used to do back in
King of Siam or some shit.
Yeah.
War
Prussia,
elephants. We're like, we're good.
I don't know.
We're good. Prussia used to be Germany.
Yeah, they used to do it, right?
Germany used to be Prussia, I should say.
Yeah. They used to be Germany.
Other way around.
Yeah.
Who flipped that shit?
I don't know. I mean, they used to do that all the time. They used to charge fucking elephants into battle zones. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's insane. It's fucking wild. I guess you could
go
hide behind them.
Stomp people
they're
to
big.
death. That was the idea.
No, you teach them to use guns. They're really good with them, actually. Yeah. So this fight goes, it's the first round. This guy's 12-4 coming in, the War Rhino. Bellator 219. He wins this fight, Danny does.
Really?
With a submission.
War Rhino? Yeah.
Beat a War Rhino with a rear naked choke at the first round.
Wow.
So they said there's moments that he doubted himself, but he said, not this day. He said through all of it, he said, the urge to push on has been greater than anything. There's plenty of moments where I wasn't sure what the future was going to hold, of how my body was going to hold up. But we're here.
Yeah, here we are.
26-8. There it is. September 7th, 2019, Derek Campos he's fighting. 19-9 coming in. Bellator 226, Bader versus Congo. This fight goes all 3 rounds. It's a unanimous decision. Goes against Danny.
Yeah?
He's not used to this on the decisions. Yeah, he loses, making himself 26-9 now against old Derek Campos.
Sure.
That's not great. January 3rd, 2021, unknowingly operating vehicle while license suspended, canceled, or revoked. How does he never know that he has shit?
I don't know when this thing's not good.
I don't understand that shit at all, no. So, I mean, yeah, obviously, he's not doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
Clearly, he's perfect, and he's unknowingly doing it. You got to feel terrible for him, Jimmy.
I sure
Don't you feel bad for him?
Yeah.
I feel awful for him. I really do, but not nearly as bad as I feel for Daniel Straus, who is the in-house counsel in Washington, D.C. In-house for somebody. He went to Columbia Law School.
Yeah.
Wow, he's a government contracts expert. Ugh, how boring. And Daniel Straus, managing director of ETF Research and Strategy at National Bank Financial. So definitely not our guy, for sure.
No.
July 29th, 2000 here. This is another issue on a bike. This is, here we go.
Motorcycle?
Well, sort of. We'll talk about it. A man who fell from his bicycle and died in the Oakland Hills was identified yesterday by the Alameda Coroner's Department as 62-year-old Daniel Straus. This is another mistaken identity.
Okay.
Yeah. So
He's alive.
Daniel, he's alive, our guy. Yeah. No, this is it. Apparently this guy suffered multiple injuries. A neighbor called police to just report that the guy's mail was piling up.
Oh, shit.
And a coroner's employee used a key that was found on Straus's body to enter his home. Holy shit. Apparently, a retired laboratory technician suffered multiple blunt injuries while riding his bicycle.
Yeah.
Despite a police sketch that was distributed by the media and a check of the man's fingerprints through various databases, the man's name remained a mystery until neighbors called them.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Danny,
Yeah?
yeah, let's see if, they're just picking me out of a crowd, man.
Sure.
February 8th, 2021, he is going to be charged with some bad, bad shit. Aggravated battery to an extreme degree here. Okay, he's arrested and charged with a single felony count of aggravated battery. That's the first count when they arrest him, and then they can add more later. With a deadly weapon after allegedly beating and stabbing his on-again, off-again girlfriend, partner, whatever. The one
What's
who bawled.
he stabbing her with?
Man, he's booked into the Broward County Sheriff's Department. We'll get into everything here. Bond set at $100,000. And he was ordered not to have contact with her or have any weapons or ammunition. They said that the $100,000 bond, his attorney said $100,000 bonds tantamount to no bond.
No bond.
Okay, well, that's what you get when you stab somebody. What are you talking about? Yeah.
It's there.
If you're a better fighter, I bet Bellator would put it up.
Yeah.
So at his hearing, the overseeing judge declined to lower his bond. Pressed on why, she said, if he's a professional athlete, he can get a bond for $10,000. So they'll let him. Someone will take the bond. He can get it for $10,000. He should be able to raise $10,000. Sorry.
Yeah, and I mean the bond is there to make sure you don't run away. So
said he's a pro fighter. He can get it. Someone will take his bond.
Yeah,
he's not going to disappear. People know what he looks like. He's got social media and all that kind of shit. The lawyer asked if the judge would consider lowering the bond to $50,000, and she said that he could apply to the division judge. And they said that the hearing with the allegation might be someone he was in a past relationship with. He said in the hearing that that's what it was. So anyway, in a statement, Bellator told a magazine, Bellator is aware of the situation and has been in contact with his team. The organization has no additional comment at this time. Now, the warrant for his arrest was drafted on January 28th after an alleged incident that took place on January 21st, according to the warrant here. Hollywood, Florida, by the way. According to the affidavit, he showed up unannounced on the alleged victims at her workplace.
hell yeah.
And this was after they had been arguing via texts. So they'd been furiously texting back and forth. And he said, fuck this, I'm going down there. Yeah.
Not good.
They were texting over what they quote, infidelity issues in their relationship.
Nice.
Very
Who are
nice.
you fucking? Nice.
Either you're fucking somebody, he's saying he's not, or he's pissed because he thinks she's fucking somebody.
Right.
Something happened.
Yeah.
They went to her car in the parking lot, and at one point she got into the vehicle to separate herself, only to have Straus follow her. Yeah, right. He came all the way there. What'd you think he was going to do?
Right.
Oh, never mind and leave?
You know what he's there for. Yeah.
He can see you through the window. It's not like you disappeared, for Christ's sake. So after exiting, Straus followed her again, and the argument allegedly turned violent when he shoved her and she shoved him back. What's she going to fight this guy?
Yes.
Per the affidavit, the alleged victim then got back into the car to drive away, and that's when Straus struck her on the right side of the face.
Ooh, boy.
And then struck her multiple times, causing her to fall to the ground.
Sir.
TKO
Yeah.
punches.
Punched
We'd call
a woman
that.
to the ground.
Yeah. TKO punches again. She fought back. I like her. She's spunky.
Yeah.
And Straus eventually left in his vehicle. Okay. Now, the affidavit notes here that as she drove back to her house, she told police Straus called her and he was at her apartment. Fearful that he would destroy her belongings, she drove to his apartment to get a spare key that he had.
Oh.
Okay, this is crazy. When she arrived, he had apparently decided instead to go back to his apartment. Mm-hmm. So he called her and said, I'm at your apartment. Yeah. She said, oh, shit, called the cops, said he's at my apartment. So she went to his apartment because he's at her apartment.
Yeah.
And then she showed up and he had changed his mind and went home. So now he's there.
Boy. Yeah.
And the two had a confrontation over the key.
Perfect.
So he's already beaten this woman in a parking lot, allegedly, of her job. That's already gone down. And now it's part 2.
Jesus.
Round 2, everybody.
Yeah.
So Straus became angry after she allegedly said that all this is alleged, right, that she didn't want to talk to him and she just wanted to be done with the situation, quote unquote.
Yeah.
At that point, he began pushing her out of his apartment. Mm-hmm. You could ask her to leave first, but...
Well, yeah, be nice, yeah.
What the hell? So as she was being pushed out of the doorway, she said, you're big and bad. What are you going to do, stab me?
Uh-huh.
Straus then produced an unknown sharp object and stabbed her in the abdomen.
Wow.
So quickly that she couldn't even identify what happened. Like in prison, like someone was walking by and went pop, and walked away. That's where he had to have learned that move. But you're a big and bad. What are you going to do, stab me? And he went, absolutely.
For sure, yes.
And shanked her in the fucking abdomen.
I'm going to, yes.
They're fighting over a key. And this is all, there's nothing they're fighting over.
Wow.
He followed her briefly as she fled, fearing for her life, before he went back into his apartment. Mm-hmm. She drove to a neighbor's house and was taken to a local hospital. Now, a neighbor said that the stabbing was the result of an argument between Straus and his on-again, off-again girlfriend. She was treated at Memorial Regional Hospital for a knife wound. Wow, he's a great guy, Jimmie.
Yeah,
he's just misunderstood.
He stabbed a woman.
Yeah, he thought that she was had too much pressure inside her. He was trying to relieve it. That's all it was. What are you talking? Great guy. Great guy. The arrest affidavit states that the alleged victim had a large contusion to her right eye and a puncture wound to her lower right abdomen. Mm-hmm. Dude, that is crazy. She initially declined to speak to detectives responding to the incident, but later said she would cooperate and press charges, fearing he would harm her if she didn't report him to the police.
Good Lord.
Basically, if you don't arrest him, he's going to come back for me here. And it was funny because after this, when he came back from his motorcycle accident, he was a warm and fuzzy story.
Yeah, right.
He was this guy, and some guy hit him. Not like he was drunk and crashed. Some guy hit him, and they never found him. And he with his fingernails crawled his way across the broken glass and molten lava.
Right.
To rise to his feet and say, fuck you, buddy, I'm walking.
Fuck you, buddy.
Fuck you, buddy. And then get in the ring and fight again. And he was this warm, fuzzy story, and now he's not fuzzy at all. Now it's all fucked up here.
Wow.
So July 10th, 2021, Bellator parts ways with 18 fighters, including Danny Straus.
He's one of them, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because, fuck, I mean, you had to.
He's a pretty bad guy, and he's stabbing women now.
Allegedly.
Yeah, well, yeah, as the courts would determine later.
Well, they said that we're not. This is hard to find, but in September of 2021, it looks like the charges against him were dismissed by the state's attorney's office.
Oh, what?
Now, a lot of that might be she's not cooperating because she didn't want to cooperate at first, and then she said, "Okay, I'll cooperate because I'm afraid of him." But if he came around and charmed her.
Yeah.
She might have said, okay, never mind, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's good now, type of thing. So the prosecutors filed a no information saying that they would not formally pursue the charges here. They said that maybe insufficient evidence or victim becoming uncooperative.
Sure.
Either way, we don't know. But October 23rd, 2021, he's back in the ring again, or the cage, whatever you want, octagon. He fights Keith Richardson. This is at XMMA 3 Vice City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What year
of course.
is this?
It's 2021.
Too late.
A game that came out in 2002.
Yeah.
So, this is Keith the Rockstar Richardson. Well, that makes sense because Rockstar Games made Vice City.
Right.
So, does that have anything to do with this? I'm not sure.
I don't know. What's his name? Keith Richards?
Keith the Rockstar Richardson.
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 Keith Richards.
Keith Richards. Maybe that's where he's getting it from. Yeah. I meant, did they name it Vice City because
right. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
And you're going, that's a good fight. And catch that. That's good. 19-11, and he is coming in. This fight here goes into the second round where he is going to lose Danny via TKO by punches.
Yeah.
And he gets the shit punched out of him.
Yeah.
January 20th, 2023, he signs with Bare Knuckle Boxing.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're done. When that's all you got.
Yeah.
They signed him to a multi-fight deal. They announced this in a press release, and they said, "We're thrilled to announce the signing of Daniel Straus to BKFC."
Okay.
Which, you can't have KFC in your title.
Big KFC.
You just BKFC is so bad. Yeah. He said, Daniel's had a wealth of success in Bellator, and we believe his skill set will translate very well in bare knuckle. Our featherweight division is very deep and rapidly growing, and we have a number of great matchups for Daniel. I'm all about excitement in my fights, and that's what BKFC has brought to the combat sports world this last 4 years. Dave and his team have built the fastest growing combat sports promotion in the world and delivered the most brain damage in the shortest amount of time possible. And I'm grateful for this opportunity. I can't wait for my first bare knuckle fight, Danny says. So they're saying he's going to test his hands and see what's up. Well, he's a good puncher and an aggravated assaulter. Got charged with it anyway. Allegedly. Bare Knuckle Fighting, April 21st, 2003, the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships 38 in Delray Beach, which is the sometimes the event and the venue, the event and location are just perfectly matched.
Yeah.
And that's the time. The universe came together. He makes his debut against Dat Nguyen in the main event. And this goes, Jesus Christ, the unanimous decision in the 6th round. The first 5 rounds were ruled a draw, so they fought another round.
Oh, what? You can... Oh, okay, I see. At the end of it,
overtime, essentially.
The judges said, "We're not satisfied.
We're not. Can you punch each other more?
Do it again."
We'd like to see 5 more minutes of punching if we're going to make this decision. Actually, so this is a decision, and he loses this fight by decision. He's 0-1 in bare knuckle land here. Then May 11th, 2024. This is BKFC 61, Connecticut. Riviera versus Straus. Here it comes. He's fighting Jimmie Riviera.
Right.
And this is a unanimous decision, 5-rounder. He loses it.
Uh-oh.
So there we go. He's 0-2 as a bare knuckle fighter. Here, so far, we have no idea what the hell he made because
he's got no money, right?
An internet site says career disclosed earnings are $125,000 for his career.
20 years.
But they're saying, there might be bonuses and stuff like that. Now, can't get enough of Danny Straus here.
Boy.
Daniel Straus, Bellator champion MMA autograph signed 8x10 of him kicking a man in the face.
Yeah.
It's literally just this guy with his hands up and this guy's foot in his face.
Yeah.
Then there is Daniel Straus versus Patricio Pitbull Frere, Bellator 132, 11x17 poster signed by, looks like everybody on the card. There's things. Oh, by the way, the first picture, autograph picture, $24.99 for the one.
That's a good deal. Yeah.
This is $147.99.
Holy!
Because I guess it's signed by a bunch of guys you've never heard of before. So obviously that's worth a lot. Daniel Straus signed Bellator 45 cage-worn used T-shirt.
Oh, you can get a T-shirt of these guys?
It says PSA, DNA, COA, walkout autoed. So they're saying certificate of authenticity on his DNA being on this.
Oh, you can clone him.
Yep. And the shirt says Ultimate Wrestler, Tokyo Nutrition, and some other shit. Bellator 45, Season 4, Straus versus Pitbull, and he signed it. Or just follow him. You can follow him on Instagram.
He's still out, huh?
He's in there. He's out. He's got 27,000 followers on Instagram, and looks like he's still posting and still active.
Wow.
His Instagram feed is just a bunch of his fights.
Great.
And looks like 2 women fighting in one of those. I don't know what's going on there. So either way, there you go, everybody. There is Danny Straus. And, just a kind of a light.
He's dropped charges on the stabbing.
Drop charges. We don't know why, but
Yeah.
I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that because she wasn't real thrilled to press charges to begin with. I bet she just said, never mind, fuck it.
Yeah. Just keep him away from me? I don't know.
I'm not sure. Or they got back together, which also happens a lot.
Oh, boy, yeah.
People who are in relationships like this tend to not go, he did a bad thing, I'm leaving forever. They tend to end up going back to them because there's a reason why they hooked up with them in the first place.
Yeah, but is he done fighting, you think? Or do you think he'll come back around? It's been several years now. It's been 5 years.
He hasn't fought in almost 2 years. You mean, bare knuckle for 2 years. But, I mean, his last fight in the actual ring was 2021. It's been 5 years. I got to say he's probably got to be done with MMA at this point.
He might just be dealing with the brain damage he's got.
And not to mention, what is he, 40 now? I mean, I don't think that's
be.
going to help him.
Yeah,
he's 42 years old, 41 years old. He'll be 42 this year, which, again, you're pretty much done fighting anybody at that age.
40s, yeah.
You're done. Professionally, that's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough here. So there you go, everybody. There's Danny Straus. If you like the show, please get on whatever app you're on and give us 5 stars. It helps drive the show up, whatever the fuck, and people will see it.
They are,
Hang out with us. Do that, definitely. In addition to that, you certainly want to do all this shit. Go to shutupandgivememurder.com. Get tickets for all the Small Town Murder live shows and the Your Stupid Opinions live show on March 21st in Phoenix. Get in there. Do guys follow on social media at Crime and Sports. Also, get yourself Patreon.
Hey, yeah.
Do yourself a favor, patreon.com/crimeinsports. Anybody $5 a month or above, it's all you have to be. You get everything we put out, everything. As soon as you subscribe, you're going to get hundreds of back bonus episodes that are half Crime and Sports, half Small Town Murder, and you get all of them. And then you get new ones every other week, one Crime and Sports, one Small Town Murder. This week, what you're going to get for Crime and Sports, we're going to just do some fun, weird old newspaper shit, some sales, some weird ads for weird products, and some just funny articles where weird shit happens. It's going to be a lot of fun. Then for Small Town Murder, we are going to do Dean Coral Part 2.
Oh, yeah.
We left off with over 25 bodies being found.
Bad guy, yeah.
And a possible John Wayne Gacy connection through some other people. We're going to get into all of this. There's so much. It's just gross. It's a wild story. Patreon.com/crimeinsports is where you get all of that stuff there and more. And you also get everything we put out ad-free with your Patreon.
Yeah.
That's Crime and Sports, Small Town Murder, Your Stupid Opinions. And you get a shout-out at the end of the show, which I believe is right about now. Jimmie, hit me with the names of the most wonderful goddamn people in the world who would never stab us in their apartment. Hit me with them right now.
This week's executive producers are Kelsey Keel and Nate Scraggles. Thank you, guys.
Thank you
so much for being a part of this. Other producers this week are Peyton Meadows, Joanne Tinkler, Happy Hour checking in Bakersfield. Jesus. Ryan Bender, Janice Hill, Daniel Svela, Monty Lizio, Icarus with no last name, Mac Murphy, Bruce Wingate, Mimi Almarson, Zachary Caramiko, Angelo with no last name, Renard with no last name, Melissa Sabunia, Dawn with a W, Sarah Shire, Candy Young, Melly P, Jenny Langdon. All right. Kristen Long, Angela Schaefer, Kyle V, Ashley Skywelker, Adrian with no last name, Beth with no last name, Mara Richards, Cassandra Nunez, Stacy Havens, Patty Fowler, Syed Arredondo. That might be auto.
You gave it a shot.
Too.
You gave it a hell of a shot, though.
Tex with no last name, Sky M. Long, Carrie Thiessen, Alexandra Fullerton, Caleb Morley, Brian York, Caitlin Barfield, Crystal Ringer, Andrea F., Caitlin Woods, D. Francis, Crystal Downs, Amos with no last name, Ernest Brewster, Malik Feemster, Ann Davies, Grace Piper,
Easy.
Laura with no last name, Heather with no last name, Tori Guisto, Tony Lynn, Ollie Ole Gardner Lang, Deborah Johnson, Benjamin N, Dave Fleiss, like Heidi, Patty Posh, Stephanie Lynn, Alberto Duenes, Craig Berry, Al The Cobb, Jude Prost, Disa Bird, Micah Tompkins, Jesse with no last name, Jen Lee, Big Johnson, 88, James, Giant boy. Johnson, Wendy Burnett, Sandra Jordan,
Big old Johnson.
Nice Quirk, Corey Sepich, Judy Horvath, or Arca, not going to work here.
Did you say Horvath or Horbath?
Horvath with a V.
Okay, that was like a Horbath.
It's probably Arsa Diacono, but it might be Arca. It's weird because it's two different ways to do a C. That's got to be it.
Yeah,
Kelsey,
that's tough.
Kelly Hosing, Cecilia with no last name, Matt P, Wayne with no last name, Shane Morill, Dump Truck with no last name, Grania with no last name, Claire Northcutt, T Blanks, DLD Lux. Yep. Annika with no last name. Kayla with no last name. Smith Kelly. Danny Branoff. Tanya Kenyon. Zaka Coes. Wendy S. Mark with no last name. Samantha White. Stephen Stanford. John Mathis. Ty with no last name. Perhaps Tall. Jason
tough time
Reed.
today over there.
Christine Stansel, Kim Bennett, Spencerino, Susan Durham, Brooke Christian, Cameron Bowvey, Holden O, Kim Matchik, Schrader, Celine with no last name, Nope F.U., Armelano Fields, Samantha Halleck, Miguel Gonzalez, and all of our patrons. You guys are the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody. You are amazing. Wow. Thanks for always supporting the show and always being wonderful, goddamn amazing people. If you want to follow us on social media, real easy to do. Just head over to shutupandgivememurder.com. Drop-down menus take you anywhere you need to go and find out anything that you want about anything with the show that you need to see. So keep coming back and seeing us. We will see you next week live from the Crime and Sports Studios. We will see you next week.
Bye.